Gardinero!
Hi, El Gardinero here, and this is the second part of Chapter 2. In this part, we will talk about weathering. Weathering is the process by which soils are formed from rocks or minerals. So a picture shows you a rock that underwent weathering. And actually, these rocks are the parent rock. And from that parent rock, you will have your parent material and the resulting soil. So weathering of parent rock and parent material from the inner horizon going out at the surface of the soil. Now we have generally two forces of weathering. The first one is the physical weathering, and then the other one is chemical weathering. And they differ in terms of how would they act on the parent rock. Okay, so I'm showing you a picture of physical weathering. So as you can see, it is a disintegration from the parent rock. Chemical weathering is more of from the parent material or the disintegrated or fragmented rocks, and then chemical process of weathering takes place that will result to your soil. And as you can observe in this picture, they completely differ. In physical weathering, you talk about the disintegration, which results to smaller size. But in chemical weathering, you're talking about the specific surface area exposed. Now, for the physical process of weathering, we have different examples like unloading. And in unloading, the agents are water, wind, and glaciers. So I'm showing you a picture of an unloading mountain of rock that is disintegrating. And this is just a physical weathering. The other one is crystal growth. And it is like the freezing water in rock crevices expands with a force of 1,040 pounds per square inch, or that is equivalent to 150 tons per square foot. And the effect is what you call the prying effect. It's like the ice is pushing the rocks apart. And this is an example of crystal growth. And then we have the third one, other mechanical forces like influence of temperature. So I'm showing you some of the diagrams by which temperature influences the physical forces of weathering or the physical weathering. Now, letter A shows you the sun that is heating up the stone or that is heating up the rock. And then picture B shows you that at night, the rock surface cools and contracts. On the first picture, the rock surface heats and it expands. Now, the continuous expansion and contraction of rocks makes the rock unstable. So in picture C, you can see that joints form in the outer part of the rocks. And then, in picture D, the rocks were broken. Okay? And then the resulting rocks, from a bigger rock, it became a very small rock. And the fragments from the bigger rock continues to weather until it reaches a point that chemical weathering has a greater influence than that of physical weathering. The other mechanical force is the influence of plants. Basically, the plant roots. If seeds of plants will be deposited in rocks or rocks crevice, time will allow the seeds to germinate and become a tree. And then the roots of the tree finds its way on the soil. And from the rock, going to the soil can have an influence in the disintegration of the rock, as shown in the picture. Another mechanical force is the influence of water, ice, and wind. Okay. So the picture shows you the influence of water in the weathering of the rocks. And lastly, we have the influence of man. Of course, we love to quarry. So as a result, we contribute to the weathering of rocks, as shown in the picture. And on my next video, we will talk about chemical weathering. If you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to subscribe. Thank you!
Il Gardinero.